But let's move on to number 3. This is Royal Caribbean. Now, this is freedom of the seas. Now, where are we going here? We are going to the Caribbean. It's 9 nights of the Eastern Caribbean. This is, I know, these are the most beautiful ships.
Yeah, the Freedom of the Seas is a really large ship. She's got so many things on it. If I just say an ice rink.
Oh, she's got crazy things.
Yeah, she's got the climbing wall, which they're very famous for, Royal Caribbean, the surf machine.
Yes.
And actually, they've had some upgrades as well, because she was launched in 2006. And so if you've sailed on her before, since then, it's also now got a 3D cinema, an outdoor movie screen, ship-wide Wi-Fi, a new nursery, a new place called Cupcake Cupboard.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, and you've still got your classics like your Johnny Rockets 50-star dinner for just the most delicious burger you'll ever have. You've got your pizzas, your Italian Sorrento, so you're going to eat fabulous food. You've even got your English-style pub if you just want a nice cold beer. And you've got your martini bar, your casino. On this ship, you will not have a second where you don't know. I mean, you're spoiled for choice. You'll be like a kid in a sweet shop. And I've got friends who recently sailed on Royal Caribbean and they just were raving about it.
Everybody does.
Yeah,
I think
absolutely.
It's a ship you could just stay on. You wouldn't need to get off at ports because it is so amazing. It's you're going to have the most unforgettable time, and there is something on there for absolutely everybody. A great family atmosphere as well.
Something for everybody. And if you are with kids, young children, there's a great nursery as well, so you can have a little bit of a break and do lots of different things. And extended special as well for National Cruise Week, this one as well, which is why you're getting the free drinks package and so on and so forth, free airport parking.
This is the free drinks. You've got free airport car parking, and you've got free tips if you book before the 5th of October,
That's correct,
So that's a real great extra to get that booked up. So, Fabulous, where are we going?
Oh, well, we're off to the Caribbean. Who wouldn't want to do that? But first of all, we're flying from Gatwick, Manchester or Newcastle, but if those airports don't suit, please ask. And then we are arriving in Port Canaveral. So we're doing a one-night stay there in a hotel.
Super.
And yeah, Port Canaveral's right in the centre of Florida's east coast. And then we are straight off to the Bahamas. It's a hard life, isn't it? And on day 3, you're going to land, or sail rather, into paradise. Coca Cay, Bahamas. Beautiful. And basically this is a private island in the Bahamas which is reserved exclusively for Royal Caribbean guests.
How wonderful is
How
that?
special is that?
Your own island.
I know, amazing. So you can go on an eco tour of the Berry Islands and you can see things like starfish and all the beautiful marine life. If you want to go scuba diving or snorkeling, you can. And if that's not your cup of tea, you can go on a glass-bottom boat. Still a really nice way of seeing things, but not having to get in. So, of course, you could also just lie on that beautiful white sand with a cocktail and just totally relax.
That sounds perfect to me.
And they've got 3 private beaches on the island: Barefoot Beach, Coconut Willies and Snorkel Beach. And each one of them you've got bars where they do mixed frozen drinks and things. Amazing, amazing.
Sounding good.
Then we're sailing off again, and on day 5 we are arriving in Charlotte Amalie in St Thomas. Now, one thing to mention is you've got incredible duty-free shopping here.
Yes, I love
which is virtually unparalleled. But also, you've got a world-famous beach here at Maggins Bay, and you can also take a scenic tram ride to a mountaintop and get some views like that. Take your camera, I would say, on this one, absolutely. So, really nice destination. And lots to do. You can also go to Blackbeard's Castle, Coral World. And then we're sailing off to yet another destination, which is paradise, Philipsburg in St Martin. You'll see lots of big cruise ships when you come into port, and when you disembark, you've got, again, beaches, shopping. This particular island was spotted by Christopher Columbus in 1493. I just thought that was quite interesting.
I'm glad he found it, because it is absolutely beautiful. The colour of the water, and the colour of the sand. I mean, it is just one of those places that you think is quite unreal. It's just so stunning.
I know, and I think that's the thing, isn't it, about the Caribbean, is that unless you've been, you can't quite imagine. The water is like getting into a warm bath, and you can see your feet crystal clear because
You
it's
can.
so clear. And little fishies sort of just swimming past you. And then the sand. Usually I hate sand, so it makes your hands dry. But in the Caribbean, it's like, it's almost silky.
So
it's
soft,
so
isn't it?
It's soft.
It's not that coarse sand that we have here.
No,
it's super soft.
absolutely
Everything
unbelievable.
Is just heavenly.
Yeah, really nice. And you will just slow down. Like all the cares and sort of stresses of home will just float away. You'll be absolutely dreamlike by the time you get back. Wonderful. And then we're back at sea for a couple of days.
That's great. So you really get to enjoy that amazing ship because the ship is out of this world. And of course you can lay on the actual decks and top up the tan as well.
And you get such a good tan as well, of course, with on the ocean wave. And then we are going to Port Canaveral again on day 9. Now that's the other thing to say is that if you wanted to sort of add some nights, we can do that for you. If you want to go to Orlando, because obviously, especially at the top of the trip, we can add it on for only £259 for 3 nights.
That is amazing.
Yeah, and I think personally that's worth doing because you don't really want to miss out. You've flown all that way,
you've got
Disney, haven't you? And you've got SeaWorld, Universal, which is a favourite of mine. It's so fun. So you could have 3 days for £259 and then embark the ship and sail around the Caribbean and relax.
Absolutely,
sounds quite good, doesn't it?
It just sounds like again that dream holiday. And after that fabulous holiday, you will be flying back, of course, to the UK, but just have a little look at what you've been sailing on because she is a super ship. She's a larger ship but still stunning. I mean, and look how much is going on. But there's still loads of space. There's so many things on this ship for everybody, isn't there?
There absolutely are, and that's the thing about Royal Caribbean as well. They do keep updating and improving all of the time. So much fun for every age range as well. You've got, of course, your incredible shopping within it as well. I know, it's so fun, and you'll just be... there'll be times when you almost don't want to get off the ship and then you realise you're in all these incredible destinations, so you will, but you will not be bored for a second. You'll have so much fun. You can dance the night away, or you can relax in the spa, you can have a little flutter in the casino, or go and take in a show. I mean, it's that choice, isn't it, Hayley? You can eat somewhere different, you know, pretty much every day of the cruise. You can mix it up. You can have a more formal night or a completely casual one where you've got no makeup on and you're just very relaxed. It's up to you.
It really is up to you. And during that holiday, you can do every single thing if you want to. There is so much on there to do. Have a little look, please, at what's included because, my goodness, you have got so much. Remember, this has been extended with that National Cruise Week. So actually, if you do book before the 5th of October, you will get a free drinks package, which is fabulous, free airport parking and free tips too, so well worth getting this booked up. And of course, on top of that, you have got flights from London, Manchester and Newcastle, but remember, Planet Cruise are passionate about getting you from where you want to go from, so do ask if you want to fly from anywhere else. And of course, you have got the chance of, this is amazing, adding on 3 nights in Orlando for only £259.
I've got to say, I think if you can stretch that, that is just, you've got to do it, because otherwise you might miss out.
Yeah, oh, wait, you've gone over there. You want to go and see everything in Orlando, and that gives you the opportunity. Have a look at the prices, because we have got 3 dates for you, but the prices don't vary that much. And how wonderful to get this holiday before you start trying to work yourself up for Christmas. You're going to be so chilled and happy after that fabulous break.
We'll all be really pale, and you'll have a lovely tan.
Oh, I love that. Yeah. I love going away in the winter or just after Christmas. It's fabulous just to get that colour when nobody else has. And remember, Planet Cruise are so good too at sorting out your excursions before you even actually get onto the ship. So you're not queuing to get the excursions booked. You're not missing out on anything. And the other wonderful thing is the prices. You will not get these incredible prices once you're there. So make sure you get those booked up as well. And they can give you advice onto which excursions to go on to. So just jump onto the phones.